Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings is the latest MCU film to release this year. I saw it tonight, and I'm satisfied. This is MindOfReese back with another half and half review for, like I said, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Half and half review. If you're new here, first of all, leave a like, subscribe, comment down below. All the good stuff, you know it helps, even if you think it don't. But half and half reviews, regular review, spoiler review. Let's not even waste time. Let's get right into it. So usually I talk about the plot a little bit. I'm not going to do that with this. I'm just going to mention things. Well, no, I'm not going to talk about the plot. Because to be honest, most people, casuals, don't really care about the plot when going into a Marvel film. And you're going to see it anyway. This is Marvel's real first attempt at a kung fu like film. I love when Marvel does subgenres and they really do it well. With Ant-Man 1, it was a heist film. Captain America Winter Soldier was a spy espionage film. Spider-Man Homecoming was a coming of age film, stuff like that. And this is a kung fu film, not like a traditional kung fu film like the VHSs your grandma used to watch and shit. But this is a kung fu inspired film, and you could tell they took a lot of. I saw a lot of Jackie Chan inspirations and some Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon inspirations. This is one of the top 5 most beautifully shot Marvel films they have ever done. The shots and the visuals in this film are beautiful, amazing. The choreography, like the fight choreography, is out of this. I don't want to say out of this world, but I'm gonna say out of this world. It's amazing. Obviously, nothing we've seen in Marvel before. I did really like this movie. I just seen it, so I'm probably gonna see it again. But off the top of my head, it wouldn't crack my top 10 MCU films, but that's a hard feat at this point because of how long the list is of great films they had. But this is a really good, it's not great, but it's a really good, solid Marvel film. I feel like it delivered. It's the typical MCU origin formula. The hero has his powers. He's going up against the villain who has the same powers. The difference is in this one, the villain, who is the Mandarin, they took a different approach. I don't know, some people may be okay with it. Some people may not. Some people may not be satisfied. I think it was done in good taste. The villain isn't purely evil. The villain isn't malicious. And that's kind of what I was expecting going into this film, considering the villain was the Mandarin. But the villain isn't necessarily malicious in this film. And you understand what the person is trying to do in their motivation, but you're understanding also what's wrong about it because the plot and the characters in the story are telling you what's wrong about it. The humor in this film didn't hit for me. I'm going to be honest. Maybe it's because I don't like Awkwafina. That's just a personal thing. She had some funny lines in this that I laughed at, but I personally did not like Awkwafina for about the first maybe hour to 40 minutes of the 40 minutes to an hour of the film. I didn't laugh too much. Most of the jokes weren't hitting for me. There is a specific character that shows up in the film that I have to talk about in the spoilers that really brought home the comedy for me. Once this character entered the movie is when I really got my laughs out and got my comedy out. Simu Liu as Shang-Chi is very charismatic, a very likable character. I think he fits right in with the MCU. I think he's gonna do very well carrying his own franchise. This is a really good movie. He does his job well. He does what he's supposed to do. He charms us. He's very great with the fight scenes. I'm not sure how much of the fight scenes he did himself, but if he did, then kudos to him, But he has his sister in this film, not Awkwafina. Awkwafina is his friend. His sister in this film, I don't want to say she stole the show because Shang-Chi was really good in this film, but she was the one that I cared about the most. She's a fucking badass, bro. Like, she is dope. I wanted to see more of her. And I was gonna say I hope we see more of her in the future, but we will see more of her in the future, which I will get into in the spoiler section. But overall, Shang-Chi shot beautifully, beautiful choreography, nice characters, really nice characters. I enjoyed the characters. Humor didn't hit for me, but there was one specific character who really brought that home for me. So overall, the movie's good. It's a good movie. I'll probably be going to see it again, especially since I have my AMC subscription. I can just up and go and not pay, but I probably will be seeing it again. But like I said, doesn't crack my top 10. That's not a knock on it, but it is a really good film, really good typical MCU origin film, and I cannot wait to see more of Shang-Chi. And we will see more of Shang-Chi. Hence, me transitioning into the spoiler section. So if you have not seen Shang-Chi, if you plan on seeing Shang-Chi, turn it off now, turn the video off now, come back after you see Shang-Chi, and we can talk about the spoilers together. Let's get into it. So, spoilers for Shang-Chi. The character that I said popped up in the film that really brought the laughs for me was Ben Kingsley as Trevor Slattery, the character, aka the fake Mandarin from Iron Man 3. I had no idea, no inclination, no guess, no hint, no leak, no spoilers, no nothing. I had no idea he was going to be in this movie. And when he popped up, I could not freaking believe it. And he was hilarious. Every scene he was in, he was hilarious. He made me laugh. I loved seeing him. I was a fan of Iron Man 3. I know most people aren't. I get it. But I was a fan of Iron Man 3. It was fun seeing him, seeing them tie that together. So there's no questions like, oh, what about this guy from Iron Man 3? Now he's here. Questions are wrapped up. We can forget about it now, even though people won't. Other spoilers, there's really not much to talk about. I really want to jump to the post-credit scenes, but I cannot do that. The Mandarin's motivation is to is to bring their mother back to life. And to do that, he must enter her home of Tai Lo, which not many people can gain access to. What he thinks is their mother calling out to him to rescue her is actually something called the Soul Eaters, which is manipulating him into releasing them. The mother passed away. This is why I said he's not evil. Like he's not a great guy. We've seen that, the things he's done over the years. Once he met her, he gave up the 10 rings, which are weapons that go on his arm, gives him immortality, eternal life. And once he gives those up, she is murdered, and he puts them back on. And I say his intentions aren't malicious because he believes that his wife is being held here because that's what the Soul Eaters are feeding to him. But he also says if they don't allow him to enter and take her out, he'll burn it all down. So it's kind of half and half. At the end, he has to fight Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi has to fight him. Shang-Chi ends up controlling the 10 rings. The Soul Eaters are released and kill the Mandarin. The 10 rings are given to Shang-Chi. They defeat the big Soul Eater dragon thing. And we have another cameo in this film from Wong, from Doctor Strange. It was nice to see him. He was in this underground fighting ring. Don't know why, but that wasn't the only time we saw him. We saw him at the end of the film as well when he came basically in a public restaurant to pick up Shang-Chi and his friend Katie, played by Awkwafina. Basically, I know, has something to do with the 10 rings, and it was very important. So in the post-credit scene, we see what was very important. We see Wong talking to Shang-Chi and Katie about the 10 rings and how when he used them, everyone felt it, apparently. And, it's not something, he's on a call. If you saw Endgame, when Black Widow was talking to Okoye, Rocket, Nebula, Rhodey, and Captain Marvel, it was all on this like projector hologram thing. And she's talking to Wong is talking to Captain Marvel and Bruce Banner, who is not Professor Hulk from Endgame. He's straight up Bruce Banner, which was very interesting to see. I want to see where they go with that, but maybe he'll be in She-Hulk. I think he actually is in She-Hulk, but they say it's nothing. It's not Chitauri. It's not Kree. It's not Skrull. It's not any alien technology they've ever seen. And apparently it's giving out a homing beacon. And when I heard this, I said, bro, if they're doing Galactus, I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know who else it could possibly be. You know what I'm saying? I really hope it's Galactus. I really hope it's Galactus. I feel like they would have not done this post-credit scene with Wong and Captain Marvel and Bruce Banner and made it seem like a big deal if it was only setting up a Shang-Chi sequel. Because I feel like the last post-credit scene set up a Shang-Chi sequel. Which, speaking of which, with the Mandarin dying, no one's there to take over his empire. We hear before the film ends that his sister, Shang-Chi's sister, went back to the Mandarin's compound to shut down his business and, his army or whatever. Well, as we see, doesn't look like she went down there to shut it down. Looks like she went to take over. And the Mandarin would not allow women to train. She's allowing women to train with the men. I don't know if she's going to be the new leader of the 10 Rings now. That's what it seems like. It doesn't seem like these are good intentions at all. But we'll see where it goes. I'm not sure. But the whole 10 Rings, Homing Beacon, Galactus thing, really excited for that. I feel like that's setting up something big. I hope it is. Maybe we'll learn more in Eternals. Who knows? They could be linked together. But I love how they synced Shang-Chi together with the MCU so fast, just like that. They didn't wait. Put him right into the action. He's basically, part of the team now. He knows Wong. He's familiar with Captain Marvel and Bruce Banner. So, really like Shang-Chi. I will be saying it again. Like I said, the movie is good. If you saw Shang-Chi and you liked it, let me know how you felt about it in the comment section below. What do you think the Homing Beacon post-credit scene thing is about? Maybe you have more information than I do. I'm not a comic genius, I'm just hoping that it's Galactus. But like I said, leave a like on the video. Let me know what you thought in the comments below about the movie and the post-credit scenes. Hit the subscribe button and ding the notification bell. And as always, I'll let y'all next time. Peace.